This is a Core DJ exclusive.
No way, VEDO will have you cussing people out. You be like, man, fuck you. Leave me alone. Don't call me no more. Look,
Yeah.
you are the confidence king. Let me
Come
just
on
tell
now.
you.
You got that. Know
Look,
that.
ladies, if you feel it, play VEDO.
Come on now. Vito, baby. Stop playing.
Let's play VEDO and you'll be all right. Play him, but run your tub, get your candle, get your little robe and stuff.
Yeah.
And play VEDO. You are the confidence king. I just gave
Thank
it
you.
to
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Welcome to the call. We are so glad that you are
Much
here.
love. Thank you. I'm so glad to be
I'm
here.
J Love, and I forgot to announce myself before, but I'm J Love, and Midday and I are the ones that kind of host the call. We'll give everybody a chance to ask questions. King Rob, I know you got a question. Vanyetta, I see you got a question. Starting off, I know you have worked with artists like Chris Brown, Usher.
Yeah.
What do you got up your sleeve? Because you are very well connected in the industry, and I know you got some stuff coming up.
Yeah. I'm actually doing a bunch of things right now. I'm writing for some more artists as well. Chris, one of them as well. Still writing for Usher as well. We're still working on this album that we wanted to kind of put together. Not the one he just released, but another one that we're coming out with. Working close with Brian Michael Cox and Jermaine Dupri and all those guys. I'm writing for some K-pop artists, BTS, Shawnee, NCT, bunch of these guys that I'm working on them. I'm also working on my ninth album. So my ninth album is actually done and being mixed right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm also working on an EP for my wife as well. So I want to. This is kind of On My Way was kind of an introduction for her out to
And
the
that's
fans.
why I was like, tell her she can get on too, because I'm seeing some stuff she's got coming up. So man.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Music. I'm still doing music my way because it's always been a safe place for me. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been doing a lot of investments lately. I've been into some real estate, a bunch of other stuff that I've been getting into, all the while keeping music at the forefront. But when I say music is on the up and up, it is going crazy. My record Fine Shit is actually doing very well. We dropped it Friday, and we literally a million already. Like 1.5, 2 million already. And this is
it's already gonna be that.
Yeah, this is this is no promotion. This is no major promotion. This is strictly organic. Just fan to fan. Everybody sharing it. So we really think we got something big with this one. And by the way, I'm still 100% independent. So yeah.
And that right there, it says a whole bunch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you gonna be touring? You got some
Yeah. I got a tour coming up. We putting something together now, making it make sense. This will be my second. It's my second major tour. I did 2 legs of the first tour, but this will be my second tour of by myself this year. We're just trying to put it together, make it make sense. We probably gonna do about 25 cities. 25, 30 cities,
We're looking
and
for
go crazy.
coming to Houston. I'm in Houston.
Come on now, Houston. First of all, y'all might get a double visit.
Okay,
There you
go.
Houston do their thing.
Yeah,
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so we definitely put a tour together. No dates as of now, but it's definitely in the works. We're looking for some artists to come on the road with us as well. So yeah.
Nice. Okay, definitely. And I see you got the questions already piling up, so I'm gonna go ahead and let some of these ladies get at you. Vanyetta, go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was trying to get my phone off of mute. Hi, VEDO. How are you?
What's popping? How you doing?
I'm good. Vanyetta, the trendsetter, Charlotte, North Carolina. I think we've talked a couple of times.
I think we have. Yeah. Vanyetta, what's popping, baby? What's up, baby?
I know. Good to talk to you again. Okay, so
sure.
I have 2 questions.
Okay.
Well, one is a question, one is a favor. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the first question is, so if you had to say, maybe, I don't even want to say from album to album, but just as an artist, growth is a big deal. How do you feel like you've grown as an artist? Like, where do you feel like, where was your biggest area that you saw the most growth within yourself, that you saw it as the most benefit to your career?
Oh man, I'll be honest, and this, a lot of artists might not admit to this, but I would say the biggest growth in my career was, because I'm a self-sufficient writer, right? I write all my songs. I write, I write songs for other artists and stuff like that. The biggest growth in my career was me saying that, hey, you know what? Let me get some writers in here to help me write some of these songs.
Mm.
Let me get some writers in here to, to write some of these songs on this album, and maybe I can learn something from them. And this happened maybe about, 3, 4 albums back, and I think that was the best thing that I did because it's like everybody got so many stories. Like I've been through my stuff in life, but I ain't been through what you've been through in life. I haven't been through something, that this person in the studio have been through, but they got a song about it. And I could probably get that story across better than they can. You know what I mean? I just felt like me allowing people to come in and say, "Hey, you can let's write." Because I was one of those guys. Nah, I'm gonna write all 13 songs. I'm gonna write all 14 songs, right?
Yeah.
And what ends up happening is, you start, you know, like without unknowingly going back to the same thing you did the last album, right? Because this is kind of like, this is kind of like what you're used to. So I think that was my biggest growth, allowing other creators to come in and share their light and share their, um, basically kind of like their knowledge, right? And I've
Right.
learned so much from, allowing writers to come in that are younger than me, that are older than
Mhm.
me, writers who haven't had a placement ever, right? Like these guys, it's some writers that ain't had never had a placement on any major artist. I let them come in. I'm like, yo, this is dope. I don't understand why you have not even had your break yet. But these are artists that, these are writers that people don't give a chance. And I started to give all these people chances. Like
Right.
many writers come in. I was like, yeah, I want you to write on my album.
Right.
So that was my biggest growth. Like allowing people to come in
Awesome.
and like, give me songs for sure.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I'll be quick. My second thing that's a question slash favor. So I have a live show too that I do. I'm really proud because I'm getting back into
Absolutely.
doing the show. Last year, our oldest son was taken from us last year.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Thank you. And so it's been a little difficult, but we back and we booming. We're doing great.
Mhm.
And so my Drive at 5 show, like I usually have, when I check the numbers a day, about 80,000 a month or so.
Okay.
So I bring in artists on my live. So what is it going to take for me to get VEDO with all of my viewers for the Drive at 5? That's what I want to know.
A date and a time. You let me know.
You want to come tomorrow if you want to? Why are we playing these
Tomorrow?
games?
We probably could do tomorrow. Yeah, let's like I'm
I
gonna
mean,
put you
can
in
you do
contact with my
5:30 p.m.
let's
Eastern
do
Standard Time?
tomorrow. Let me see, tomorrow's Thursday. I can probably do that. My daughter get out at 6 o'clock, so I gotta make sure my wife can go pick her up.
I have you in at 5:25, and I had the moderators have you out
All
by
right, it sounds
5:30.
good to me. I'm gonna put you in contact with Ro.
Okay.
Wayne is on here. Have
Okay.
Wayne.
I'm gonna send it to you, Vanya. I'll send
Yeah,
you Wayne's phone number.
absolutely. Let's
Okay.
do that.
All right.
I'm with
I
it. Let's
appreciate
do
it.
it. I'm with that.
Let's do
Now,
it.
my
All right.
condolences
Thank you.
again, baby girl. My condolences. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
Keep it here, baby. Much love.
All day. I got to.
Absolutely.
Justice for Juju all day.
Justice for Juju. Much love,
Love
baby.
you, Vanya.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, hon. Okay, young Greg, go ahead, hon.
It's your girl DJ Young Red out of Ohio by the way of Atlanta. I
What's
know with
poppin'?
the music industry, it's a lot of negativity that comes with it. How do you keep yourself positive, like mentally, spiritually, with being an artist and a writer?
Oh man, I would say as an artist, you gotta do it what you love, man. You cannot follow the stigma or the trends that other artists got going on. You gotta stay true to you. Like I write love songs. I write songs about beautiful women. I write songs that uplift women. Build your
I
confidence back
appreciate
up.
that. I
Now, for
appreciate
sure, yeah. I've never really been one of the an artist to make all these, hey, let's where the bitches at, where the like that's just never been my thing, right? Nothing wrong with that, but I just kind of follow my own lane. I stay in my lane, and I think as an artist, that's how I've been able to kind of like, just basically stay in my own lane and keep the momentum going for myself. As a writer, I would say stand firm. You gotta stand firm when this comes to the writing and the publishing and the splits and everything, because I'll be honest with you, it can make you hate the game. If you are one of these people who's in every session, always writing, probably do the most in the session, but end up with the less, it can make you hate. It can make you hate it. I've been in those sessions before. I keep God first. You know, I go to church on Sundays. I pray, I fast with my wife. I spend time with the family. Those are the things that really keep me, you know, above water, keep me grounded. Because at the end of the day, this is, you know, this is what I love. This is my job, but this is not and this is not me in totality, right? I'm everything. I try to be everything to everybody that I can be. You know, and with that, I just kind of like, you know, my access is not for everybody, right? Everybody want to do a song with VEDO. Everybody want, you know, write a song. Can you write a song for me? Like my access is limited to what I see fit for what, you know, can work for me and can work for my soul and my family. So I kind of keep that at minimum at bay.
Okay, and where are you located?
In
Are you in
Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta, yeah.
ever want to? I attend Change Church.
Uh, you know I go to Change Church, right?
You do?
Yeah, I sit right in the front row on the side.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
I had to
absolutely.
see that service one day.
Yeah, I was at the I went to the Easter service at the at Georgia Tech.
Which service? I was at the 11:45.
I was 11:45.
Okay.
Yeah. I was in and out of there though. I was like, gotta get
Oh
up
no,
out of there.
that's
I-
the
literally.
story.
Yeah,
For sure, it was
I pulled up,
busy.
got the word, got up out of there. Yeah, I was
Oh
there for
no, that
sure.
word was good. I listened to it twice actually. Like it really
Man.
spoke to me.
It's so crazy, right? And this is like something nobody know. Like, I got a record on my next album called Strong Man, right? And it's basically a record about, you know, the sacrifices that I had to make as a man to become the man I have to be for my wife, the man I have to be for my daughter, and you know, whoever there is in my life. The man I have to be for you requires a sacrifice that I had to undergo myself, right? Regardless of what that sacrifice is. And you know, Pastor Darius and I talked maybe a few days ago, and I said, I want you to do a, you know, just like a you know, inspirational script in the beginning of the song. And he was like, yeah, cool, I got you. After Easter, I got you. So that's just funny you even brought that up. So he's gonna be on my next album.
That's what's up.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Young Red. Okay, go ahead, King Rob.
Hey VEDO, what's happening, fam?
What up, friend? What are you doing?
Core DJ King Rob, bro. I'm from your hood. I'm from South Bend and Elkhart.
Word, yeah, yeah. I lived in South Bend for about 3, 4 years.
Yeah, man. You probably don't remember us, but we done had some interactions. If you
Yeah.
remember that song that my artist featured on that "Fuck Like You Dance."
Oh,
Remember,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
remember we shot the video at Magic
Yep,
City.
at Magic City. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
crazy though, man. That song actually started to grow some legs, man.
Man, we got it. We still got it in the vault, but
No,
yeah.
it really started to grow some legs, man. Shout out to them boys for sure, man. I really appreciate them for sure.
Yeah, but I just wanted to say, bro, congratulations, man, and man, just representing the crib like that, man, and
Yeah,
you know, it feel good, like you, October, man, coming from where we
yeah.
from.
October the homie. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's just an inspiration, man. The Michiana area, man. I just want to say, man, I appreciate like how you always showing love. You know what I'm saying?
For
Because
sure.
it's hard, like you know, coming from the Midwest, especially like South Bend, Elkhart, Ben Harbor, man. People really don't understand the struggles of how to get the hell out of here.
Well,
But
yeah. The
yeah,
struggle, I mean, and not to cut you off, man, but you
yeah,
know, it's not even the struggle to get out, right?
yeah,
It's the struggle to get out and stay out. Like,
yeah,
you know, because I know many people that can get out, that
yeah,
done got out,
yeah,
but I always felt like they owed something.
yeah,
Went back, you know. So that was my thing. I'm pretty sure that's October's thing as well. We've had conversations about it. It's kind of like, you know, we love our city. That's why we still go back. We still show love. We tap in with everybody there. But it's like, you know, you work to get out.
yeah,
You work to get out. We'll never forget, but we work to get out. We don't go back, you know. And people, you know, like I said, I still got family there. I make sure everybody good money. My thing is, I can't live back there no more. You know, that was kind of a dark time. You know how I go back home, man. There's some
yeah,
dark times back there, dog. So it's like, you know, it's nothing when there's no sunlight and no rain for the soil to grow those flowers. You got to go somewhere else where the soil is rich. You feel me?
man, good, man. I just want to say, man, I appreciate you, man, representing the crib, man, and
Yeah, yeah.
keep grinding, bro.
Much love to you, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. J Poe, go ahead, you're up.
I'm not on here to ask no questions. You know
What
what I'm
up,
saying? I
gangster?
just want
Yeah,
to
what up?
congratulate Vito. You know what I'm saying? For everything that he's done. You know, since I met this young man, he's been real genuine on everything that he does. Him and Ro, you know what I'm saying? Like them brothers. So, you know, every time they come to Oklahoma, we take care of anything they got. So it's a pleasure that you're on this call because these is my family. These is my
Yeah,
brothers and my sisters. I know they're gonna go hard for
much
whatever
love.
you working on. That super fine shit, that shit fire. You know it's
Appreciate it.
fire. So I
Appreciate it.
just want to say something, man. I just want to let you know I'm on the call. I'm listening.
God bless you, baby. It's always good to see you, man. Every time I see you, I
Love,
always
brother.
smiling, Brody. What's
Every
love?
time.
What's love, dog?
Love.
Thanks, J. Poe. Okay, go ahead, Mankind. You up?
Hey, what it do, homie? DJ Mankind,
What's
Houston. You know
poppin'?
what I'm saying?
What's
What's going
poppin',
on
Houston?
with it?
DJ
You know what I'm saying?
Mankind. What's up with it, baby? How you feeling?
And feeling good over here doing schoolwork, trying to take care of these kids at the same
Man,
time.
hey, dog, you heard what I was doing. I was down there,
Yeah.
I'm trying to, I'm in a stage of trying to change, generational curses. Like I have dinner with my kids. I didn't have that growing up.
Right.
So I was in the middle of dinner before Wayne was like, yo, I need you to hop on this. I'm like, my bad. You know me, I got you. For sure, I get it.
Already. But man, I just want to tell you, I had stumbled upon you some years back uh, when I first heard Classic.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm
Lord,
sitting here like, okay,
what year was that? Hold on. So
that was 2015.
2015. Damn, okay. I
And
remember
then
that.
I've been, following your career ever since. And, just been watching your growth and your changes. Like one of my favorite ones is "I'm Really Him." When you sampled that,
Yeah.
I'm,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah. I know this
yeah,
right. Yeah, that was it.
yeah,
Was it?
yeah.
I think that was I
That
was
was the
it.
biggie,
That was the Biggie joint. Yeah, it was the Biggie joint. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure was.
right?
Yep.
And I was like, man, I had to tap in more, but super fine shit, love it, bro.
Thank you,
But
brother.
what I'm about to ask you this, and I know Holly Grove probably gonna give me some slack for it,
Talk
but
to me.
we might have to go ahead and put a bid in between me and Holly Grove. Bro, you gotta let us chop up one of your whole projects, man. It's H time, we gotta slow it down, chop it
You
up. Know what
want
I'm
to chop it up
saying?
and screw it?
Man, I'm trying to give it that remix. You get that Chop Star remix or that Swish House remix. It's all one love.
Pick one.
You,
Pick whatever one you want to chop up.
hey, Grove, what you want to do? Grove,
It's up. It's up.
it's up.
Pick whatever one you want to chop and screw, man. And listen,
Hey,
I ain't even got. Oh yeah, 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 for sure. Listen, whatever one you
hey,
want to
come on,
chop and
Grove.
screw, baby. We control all that.
I'm
So,
doing mine too. I'm doing one
so,
too.
Man,
what's up, P? Let's go. You hear me? So,
No,
me and
well,
Holly Grove, I'm the vice president of the core DJs, and I'm the president of the Chop Stars. We do a lot of the Chop and Screw remixes for like Meg The Stallion,
yeah,
21 Savage. So it'll be an honor to do it. You hear me? Like your music already fire. I've been on the fine shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
I'm actually working on an R&B mixtape, and I'm getting my playlist together, so it's on there. So yeah, let's get it together. You hear me? We
Absolutely.
definitely get that done. You hear me?
Yeah, man. I definitely would love to touch different, different audiences too, man. I totally understand that, when DJs go in and take these records and they do their thing to it, even from, the chopping and screw Houston, like to the New Orleans bounce, all that good stuff. Like I get it. Yes, do it. Because that
I
just
mean,
opens me up
I'm
hey,
from the
pause.
Grove,
city, so
Grove gonna
nigga,
Crazy.
make the
hit you with that
bounce.
bounce remix too. You hear
Come
me?
on,
Hey,
man. Listen,
Grove
I
gonna
with
give
all of that. Listen, you gotta
he gonna
understand,
give you
like,
that bounce.
yeah, you understand like the era we in now. Like you got some of these songs right now that's going absolutely buku crazy online. And it ain't even the original song. It's to a whole nother beat. That's a DJ then took the vocals and put it on top of another beat and sped it up and slowed it down. And now this you got, you know, a, a million, videos to it on TikTok and on Instagram. So I'm with all that. Everything. Absolutely.
Okay,
I'm
at
down
this
with it, homie. I
point,
got you.
thank you guys. VEDO, I gotta
Yeah.
bring my girl Midday back up. It's time for her to do her magic. She
Talk to
always
me.
So we're
does
gonna
it.
wrap up with you. I have always some fun questions to ask you. So Vito,
I love it.
I
Okay.
already said I've already crowned you the
Uh-oh. Confident.
master and the king of motivation
Come
for
on now,
real.
baby. Absolutely.
So I'm gonna ask you this question.
Talk to
Let's
me.
just say a guy calls you for advice because your records look like you got all the advice, right?
Mhm.
So a guy calls you and says, "Yo, Vito, I messed up with my girl." All right. And he says what he did was he forgot her birthday.
Mm.
Right. And so he was like, I'm in the doghouse. VEDO, what do I
Mm.
need to do? What would be your advice?
Mm. Well, I'll be honest with you. First, I would tell this nigga you need to start prioritizing certain things. Um, you definitely have to, there's a list of things that are at the top of the priority list. There's things that are at the middle, and there's things that are down here. Your girl's birthday is up here, right? But if you happen to miss that, I would say, nigga, be sincere in your apology. Um, you know, the way I would make it up, I would make every day your birthday from there on out for as long as I had to. Just to let you know that I really am sorry. I apologize. And be sincere in it. Make every day her birthday. Um, Start doing the little things that you wouldn't like. She wouldn't normally, basically think you would do, right? Start listening for the little shit. I wish I had this. I definitely ran out of. I had this. I was looking at that. Next thing you know, it's right there. Hey, listen, baby. I want you to know that I do listen. I just was busy at the time and it slipped my mind. It won't happen again.
That's
You
some
know what I
good
mean?
advice. And
Yeah,
then
but
he should wind it up with playing
yeah.
your song.
Absolutely. And the thing is, take accountability. I think with something like that, forgetting a birthday is absolutely unacceptable. You can't forget those. Yeah.
I agree.
Anniversary, birthdays, the day certain people, important people died in their life, like, or even in your life, those are days you kind of gotta hold on to. So there's no excuse to miss that shit.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Which do you think is the better date? Museum and like say you go to a museum and then do like a creative thing together, like maybe go
Mhm.
and do like pottery.
Pottery, painting,
Cook,
sip, all that.
yeah. Cook dinner, like where you cook dinner at home,
Mhm.
or you take them to a five-star restaurant. Which is the best date?
Well, I mean, it just depends on what type of female you're dealing with. I think that if it's a female that you kind of, you met her in the setting of five-star restaurant or out, done, but do something different. So I would say the museum, do something intimate, get to know each other, have a couple glasses of wine. I think that really kind of gets you to understand like who this person is you know I always believe people when they drunk or when they mad. You get a few glasses of wow, y'all out kicking it, and you start, you can really fill out who this person is. And it's just y'all two. That's where it's like it's black and white. I think the museum, the pottery class, the walks in the park or whatever, just to break the ice, man. Because I think when you start involving different elements, clubs and five-star restaurants, there's a facade that not only you, but she has to put on too. Oh, we're at this fancy restaurant. Oh, we have to be this way. Nah, let's go over to the museum. Look at these fossils we don't care shit about. Look at these fossils we don't care shit about. Let's go over here and fuck up these bowls, these pottery bowls. You know what I mean? I think that's something that's fun. It's something you got to be too serious with. So I think that's the best one.
I like that. I gotta ask you about You Got It. Now, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Midday Miss. I'm from Wilmington, North Carolina. Uh,
Wilmington, North Carolina.
yes.
I thought you was going to say Delaware, girl. Hold
No.
on.
I
I thought you
always
was
have to
going to
say North Carolina because people like,
Oh.
no, it's like Wilmington, North Carolina. So I'm about
Got you.
2 hours from Raleigh, not
Got
too
you.
far
For
from Myrtle
sure.
Beach. We're a three-sided city, so we live right by the ocean. So it's kind of almost
I
like a
can
big
dig it.
city. So and I've been in radio for 30 years. And so one of the things that I do on my show, because I have a midday show, one of the things I do is a motivational song. And I
Mhm.
play You Got It a lot.
I appreciate
So
that.
I interestingly played the record and somebody didn't know the song and they wrote me on my Facebook and it was like the motivational song today was crazy. I was in
Right.
my car, I had to pull over and then I tried to find it and everything. And I said, I want to ask him if I ever get the chance. You don't really find a lot of men
Mhm.
testifying to us like that. What
Right.
made you do that record?
Oh man, there's a few things, right? So this record came about right when I had my daughter. She's 5 now, right? So I think this was like 2020, obviously 2025. And this was a time where, COVID had just struck crazy. My wife, now, my girlfriend, then my wife now, she's in a service-based business. And COVID was like, yeah, can't go outside, can't do this, can't do that, can't do none of that, right? So, and she's from the Bronx, New York, so she's always been self-sufficient. She like, I ain't never needed no nigga for nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of
That
one of
sound like
those,
me.
it was kind of one of those things. And this was a time where she was like, yo, I can't go to work, I can't make money, XYZ, women, bam. So this was a song, right? Right. I wanted to make a song because I can sit there and tell you all day. This is the conversation I had with her. I can sit there and tell you all day that this too shall pass. Everything will be okay. Don't worry about, what you got going on right now. Just focus on building, building shit for the future, right? So I said, let me put it in a song because the only way that you gonna actually hear this every day, because I'm not gonna wake up every day and say, hey, baby, you got it, you got it. Let me make a song called You Got It, right? And that was kind of the premise of the actual, inspiration for the song is to let her know, like, baby, we during COVID, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I still got bread coming in. I'm independent, the money, I mean, all this, right? But there's also a pandemic, an epidemic in the world, right? And it really started to show me about how many people really don't have the knowledge of what it is to be in business for yourself, right? People that don't have good credit and just business, like-minded business sense, right? And this was a song I wanted to say, hey, listen, when this is over with, you need to get your credit together. You need to go to school. You need to get your degree, get a job. You need to get in shape, get your health together because this will happen again. We don't know when, but it will happen again, and you want to be prepared. Hence, it's time to boss up. Fix your credit, girl. Get at it. Get your bag up. Hit that gym and get back fine. Go get that degree. Stop focusing on that nigga because when when shit hit the fan,
I
that
have to
nigga.
say that's my favorite line. Fuck
You
that
know what I'm
nigga.
saying? Listen, you worrying about this nigga over here. He's sleeping at his baby mom crib who got food because he ate all your food. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I look at it like, because I got sisters, man. I got sisters who I hear these stories from all the day. Like, this was somebody I was dealing with. I'm like, well, the signs were there, baby. You just didn't listen. You know, and that's where You Got It came from. It was a mixture of me inspiring my wife, and it was also inspiring, a generation of women to like, yo, be self-sufficient. Like, I want you to understand something. A fat ass, I'm sorry to cuss, sorry, fat ass, that don't matter. Like, we want somebody that don't need us but want us. You feel me? That's
Oh
what
my
we,
goodness.
yeah, that's
Oh
what's
my goodness.
yeah, that's sexy to me. That's sexier to me. I don't need you to, I don't need you to need me. I want you to want me. I want you to have your own because I might not have nothing. I might need you to step up. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what it was for that, and yeah, that's weird.
Vito, we need as us ladies, we need about 300,000 more of you.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
and not and no shame on it. It's my last on this, but a lot of men, I would say, not real men, us, a lot of people don't don't give women that knowledge about what credit mean, especially younger women, 25, 26, 28, 30. With niggas that get the knowledge and keep it to themselves, like, nah, I won't. We all gotta win. You know what I'm saying? We all gotta be in a position to look out, take care of each other, take care of ourselves when we don't have each other. So, and all these things really matter, and they saw how much it mattered when COVID hit.
I love it. I love all of it. Vito, thank you so much for jumping on the
Absolutely,
call.
for
I
sure.
always give my girl J Love the lag. You've already answered my last question. I,
Yeah,
Vito,
yeah.
thank you for being on the call. We look
I
forward
have
to
to
Absolutely.
forgive him for that. Look, for everything else that he has said, and he is so motivational.
you.
We don't have very many men cheering for us like you.
Yeah,
So I'll let you have a pass on that sugar.
I appreciate that. I was raised by a single mom, so that definitely helped.
Thank you, Vito. Thank you for being on the call. We look forward to hearing the stuff you got coming up, seeing you on tour, the stuff
Yeah,
you're doing with your wife. I'm following her and looking forward to seeing what she got coming to. And we're supporting
absolutely.
100. This song is going all the way.
J Love, thank you so much, baby. I appreciate you.
Yes, most definitely. Thank you, guys.
Core DJs, core DJs, core DJs, core DJs, core DJs, core DJs.